Bad debt is something that has a depreciating cost. So if you have a car loan, that's a bad debt. If you buy a house, that's a good debt. It's like good cholesterol and bad cholesterol.
Hi, this is Taylor with Grace Financial Solutions. You are watching Street Smarts with Taylor. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share it. Whatever that we do, let's just interact in some ways. There is such thing as good debts and bad debts.
What is a bad debt to you?
Today, what we're going to do is talk about debts. And I know it's a big issue in our society, but we're going to bring you a solution and help you with that. So let's go ahead and we're going to unravel this problem. Good debt is when you borrow to buy an asset that is appreciating, like a home. Bad debt is consumer debts, like your credit card.
I definitely think having debt on your credit card is a bad debt because then when you're not paying off your credit card, they're obviously charging you a lot of fees on that.
So what I'm going to show you is a way for you to pay off your consumer debts. It's called the snowball effect. I did not invent this, but it is so good that I want to share with you. So what you have here is 4 different items of consumer debts. It could be department credit card, and line of credits. And you have a total of $20,000 in debt and the different interest rates involved and the minimum that you have to pay for each credit card. So the total to just pay the minimum is $200 per month. And let's say you have a budget of $400 to put toward paying off your debts. Well, that extra $200, what you want to do is just focus on one debt at a time. So that means for the first period, you put the $200 onto the first debt, which is $220, and just pay the minimum on the rest of it. It will take you 10 months to pay off the first credit card. And then you would take this $220 and you add it to the second minimum amount, and that will give you $250 that you're paying down on a monthly base. And what that would do is it would take 13 months to put this credit card to zero balance. And then you continue doing this. So from $250, now you add it to the next credit card, now it's $300. You do that for 20 months, go to zero. From $300, you add it to the $100, so on, right? So what you see then is that over the course of 72 months, 6 years, you would have paid off this $20,000 of debt. The other option to do so is that you can have that extra $200, split it in 4 and add it to the minimum so that, you know, for the first credit card, you pay $70 and $80, $100, so on, right? But what you find instead, and I did the math, so you're gonna trust me on this, is that it will take you 9 years to pay off the same $20,000 of debt. And what's more demoralizing is the fact that to even pay off one credit card, it actually takes over 3.5 years. So you can do this method, you can look at other methods, but the point is, figure out a plan to pay off your debts because you just don't want that in your life. I'd love to hear from you on what you're doing in your fight against debt. Share your story on the comments below and let's just encourage the community. We want to be able to go to consumer debt zero. This is Grace Financial Solutions. Financial success made simple.